me, but
Aw.
okay.
All right.
Norm, you can be our tester. See if maybe give it a minute, but see if when you go to that YouTube, if it pops up.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go look.
Okay. Norm, you can be our tester. See if maybe give it a minute, but see if it's working. When you go to that YouTube, if it pops up. It's working because I could just hear it talking to me. Oh, hi Sandra. Hi Kate. Hi Melissa.
Hi.
Good to see you guys. I'm glad looks like you guys got in okay on our
Well, yeah, it took me like 3 times of hitting the other one and it's saying it's not a valid link to check your other text. I was like, what is going on?
I know. How fun. Okay. Yeah.
But I was at the hospital all day, so
Yeah. Your hair looks so good.
thank you.
Yeah, I love it. You look fabulous.
This is my natural hair.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good.
How's baby?
Good. She's gaining weight, but she lost like a little bit, so they still have her.
She's still going back
Up and down, up and down.
Yeah, well, they originally said she would go home Tuesday, which would have been today, but they said Thursday or Friday. Because she lost weight.
Much closer than you were. That's amazing.
Well, yeah, because my grand opening for Mary Kay is Saturday, and so I had to reschedule it. I was like, for sure this week, because at first they said like Friday, and I'm like, Friday of this week coming up, or Friday of the following week, and they're like, why would it be of the following week? And I was like, well, because I got stuff to do. And I need to know if I need to reschedule it. I don't want to reschedule the day before.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So, yes. They were like, why are you still working?
I'm gonna quickly, you guys, just check and make sure. Oh, where's my phone? Ah, there it is. See if I have any messages, anybody who's having a hard time getting in, just real fast.
So YouTube is working perfectly.
Nope, I think we're okay. All right. Okay, well, let's get started because we have some good stuff tonight. First, though, I want to defer to Ava because she qualified to attend the senior consultant class, our first one called Power Panties. I know, right? So we are shaking our panties, and she like giggles every time I do that. But Ava, tell us like something about how do you feel about being a part of that class?
I'm like, no, it's actually good. I took a few notes. We're talking, or they're teaching about 5 different phases that, in trying to recruit. And so we only touched on 2. And so they want us to start thinking about the team members that we want. Like, what do I envision for as a team member? So they talked about the commission that we get based on, whether you're, the different steps. So I start team builder or team leader or the elite team leader. So it's trying to learn and be knowledgeable on what it is, what's in it for me. When I put on that red jacket, what am I supposed to do with my team, and what am I going to be getting, and how to help them, but also help myself. So it was actually really good. So it's good. So it's like being intentional on team building. So.
Great. Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. Intentional team building. So, you guys, if you are a senior consultant or above, you're invited to join us. It's going to be a weekly class until we decide otherwise. So, but right now it'll run all the way through April, and I'm sure beyond that. But all you need is one active team member to be qualified to join this. So, did I say active? I meant active. Yes. Oh, because I used the word qualified also. Yes, one active team member to
What's
join.
the difference?
Oh, good question. So I was just going to say, Kate has her first team member. Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
so when a consultant places her first order, that automatically makes her active, right? Well, assuming that it's 225 wholesale or higher, right? So that
Okay.
makes her active. And we all go, we all in different active statuses, right? Active first month, which is A1, active second month, which is A2, active third month, A3, and so on. You can, the terminology for qualified only applies to brand new consultants. And it's also kind of like an accolade that you get to claim always. So if you come in qualified, that means you did 600 wholesale or more in your first 4 months. Okay. So 600 wholesale in one or consecutive orders while you're in your great start journey in those first 4 months. That makes you qualified. So that's the difference. All right. Is that helpful?
Yes. Thank you.
Great. You're welcome.
Is there a way to find, like, if somebody made their order besides asking them?
Yeah,
will it pop up?
actually, yes. You can go on to InTouch and you can see that in my business.
Okay.
Now who's on their computer that can go there? Anybody on their computer that I can have you share your screen? I just want a consultant to do it because the screen is different as a sales director. Are any of you on your computer that can do that?
I'm on my
Yeah,
iPad.
I'm gonna see if I can get on real quick.
Okay. All right. While Ava's trying to do this, we'll come back to that depending on how long it takes for her to do that. And then we'll show you exactly how to look. I just think it would be easier if you guys saw it through the consultant options instead of mine for that.
Okay.
But while she's pulling that up, I'm just gonna share our April goals. Always have to keep the vision in front of us, right? So our unit goals are 10 new consultants, to have 10 pre-SOAR achievers, 15 SOAR achievers. Oh my gosh, you guys, that bag is so cute. I hope every one of you earns it. And then our goal is to do 20,000 in retail production. We need to hit that so that we can hit our 300,000 for the year. And we'll talk about some extra bonus stuff as well. Ava, were you able to get on?
Yeah,
Okay, so you can share your screen.
okay. So when I'm gonna go back to are you sharing my screen? Or
You
I
have
share
to
it,
do
right?
it.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
you have to do it. Yeah,
Let me see. So
from the bottom.
Share. Where does it say share?
It would be the
The right of
green.
You see a
reactions.
green button at the bottom of your screen?
Oh, yes, it's green.
It's slightly to the left. Center left.
Yeah.
I got it. I found it.
Okay, cool.
And then share. You
All
see?
right, awesome. Yep, sure do. Okay, so that's your home. Okay, so
That's
go
my
ahead and
home.
guide.
And so you scroll down, you're gonna go into my business. So you have your team, then you have your personal, and then it'll show you your history. So right now I have Jeannie, so she's A2, see that? Now, right now, Amber, she's A2, but we can go at a glance.
What would it say if they were active?
That is active, actually.
Yeah, so see how my
A
screen
means
has my
active.
What, A2 and
information?
A1?
So it
I don't
says,
know.
you see where it
A
says
means active.
where I'm highlighting? You
Okay.
see A2? I'm active my second month,
Mhm.
right? So that's my,
Oh, okay, that's what it means. Active
and
2
so
months.
consultant list. That comes up. So see these green circles? So it
Yes.
shows that Jeannie and Amber are both active. So Jeannie is active. So on the 1st of next month, Jeannie will go inactive. So she will be I1. right? And so it just keeps going. And then myself and then Amber. But that's where you can see, and then in here, you can go ahead and just, pull up reports or the production that you have or things like that.
So then like Jeannie would have to put in an order this month, by the end of this month, to not be
Yeah, she
inactive.
can put it on the first of the month, so that way she is active for 3 whole months. If she puts it in, say the 15th, she will be A1 on from the 15th through the end of the month, the 30th. And then the next month she goes at A2 and then A3. So it gives her 2.5 months of getting that 50%. So
Oh.
so she'll be good, just to wait on till the first, because she's always active. So she tries to maximize her 50%, and she's very strategic of how she does her orders. So she calculates absolutely everything. She will go in and then she'll when people order, she'll ask them for 50% of it. And so she has enough money to place an order. And then when she receives it and she hands it to them, they pay her the rest of the money. So that's how she does it. Amber,
Does she
she
do that with
puts it.
everybody? Why doesn't she have them pay the full amount up front?
She does, but sometimes she's not able to get them to pay. It just depends on the customer.
Okay, that
So
makes sense.
she has different customers that she deals with. But she's getting more and more skincare customers, so that makes it really nice. Amber only puts in an order usually like twice or 3 times a year, and she is completely personal order. But her and her husband use the product, so that works for her.
Awesome. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ava. Thanks for
You're welcome.
showing them where they can get that. And Kate, I hope you understand. I think it sounds like you picked up A1 is the month you order, A2 is the following month after a 225. And remember, 225 specifically, so not just an order. So if you order $50, that's not going to go towards your active status unless it's a whole the entire month is 225 or higher. That restarts you to A1 every single month. So
like if you had like people buying off your website, but it totaled to 225 wholesale, it would be okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Every order, whether it's inventory or CDS, goes towards your active status. Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. I know it can be confusing. And it takes
Fine. I just
time.
ordered all the perfumes though.
Oh, you did? Oh, fun. Awesome. Love it.
I'm doing my grand opening the day before Mother's Day.
Oh,
that's
that's going to be
perfect.
nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Love it.
So I rescheduled it. So that gives me 3 weeks off. Like I'll still probably get on the phone to do conference calls, but not like networking in person
Yeah. Good.
until I deal with her schedule.
Yeah, have that mommy baby time that you guys so desperately need.
Yeah.
Love it. Great. All right. Okay, so this is a big deal, you guys. The company, okay, so check this out. This is where we all are a team. This is where we all like need to work as a team. So I hope, um, we should, wow, gosh. So our goal is to finish Circle of Achievement, right? I mean, we want to land no lower than that, right? So 300,000 or above. And the highest we've done is 450 something. Last year we didn't hit 300. I was really surprised, but we didn't. But this year we're definitely on track to do that. But the company is doing a promotion where we will get, or we can potentially get an extra $50,000 in retail credit. And this is what we need to do. In April, May, and June, we need to add 4 new Great Start qualifieds. Okay. So if we do that, then we will get $20,000 in retail credit extra. So we just need 4 new Great Start qualifieds. Okay. Then, okay, wait a second. Let me,
So,
oh, I'm sorry. In April and in May. That's right. Okay. So we get 10,000 in April, 10,000 in May. But if we do both, then they give us an extra 50,000 in retail volume. So, oh my gosh, my brain. Sorry, you guys. So the total is 50,000. The total is 50,000. So if we do April, it's 20,000. If we do May, it's 20,000. And if we do both, it's a total of 50. That's our goal. All I am focused on is 4 Great Start new people every month, April and May. And it can be one of my personals and it can be yours. It's a whole unit thing. So who wants to help? Right? Who wants to help? Who wants to add team members? Who wants to earn a $50 cash bonus plus commissions on a new Great Start qualified order? Anyone? 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 Okay. Okay, so that's really fun. And to help everyone get there, we have our 6 most important things. This is your game board. This is for consultants. So the company is going to give you a free red jacket on stage at seminar when you have 3 Great Start qualifieds, and then you personally do a 600 wholesale in April, May, and in June. So you need the 3 team members can be anytime, April, May, or June. It can be all in April, all in June, 1 in each month. And then your 600 wholesale has to be each month. And the company will give you a free red jacket and you get to go across the seminar stage. So cool, right? So cool. Okay, so that's a new contest that they just, this came out after our last meeting. And then this is our game board. And I updated this actually, I think over the weekend. So we might have a little bit of movement from here. But this is our unit game board. Look at that. Look at the 10% unit growth. We're getting closer. We only need 2 more to reach that one, which is very exciting to me. We got to just work on our Great Start qualifieds really and being star consultants. And want to congratulate Kate, her new team member, Nicole Jefferson, who is in Oregon. Pretty exciting. We have another team member in Oregon. And Vanessa and her team member, Carmen, but I don't know where Carmen lives. Maybe where Vanessa's at, but congratulate them. And then I wanted to highlight all of the new ladies who came in on my team in March, Peggy and Marnie and Jennifer, Haley and Karina. And our calendar, I think we went over that last week. I think it's pretty good to go. Next week, ladies, is our Boosters Boot Camp. So we're going to have a really, it'll be short. You know, I've been doing a little more research on like the best. So these events that we do that we're inviting people to watch should be no more than 15 minutes and even shorter, honestly. So you can let your guests know. It would be really, I'm going to do the Booster Boot Camp myself on this one with the product knowledge. And it's just going to be, you know, like real, you know, just going straight for the benefits and why they, you know, who uses the product, why they should be using the product, how to incorporate it into their products. So, I mean, this is truly, you guys, this is an event for anyone and everyone. These boosters, you know that at any woman at any time is either complaining about lines, wrinkles, hydrations, her skin texture, the uneven skin tone, like all the things, right? So that's what we're going to cover. So this is your reminder. If you haven't already, start inviting people to this Boosters Boot Camp. And thank you to Jeannie for all of our national days. So tomorrow is National Siblings Day. And so tonight we are going to talk about SMART goals and accountability, but I'm going to come back to that. And who is ready to do the product spotlight tonight? So we've asked Lakey to do our nighttime recovery. She actually volunteered to do nighttime recovery. Melissa, the soothing eye gel, and Ava, our replenishing serum C+E. Who wants to go first? All right, Lakey, you're up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, ladies. This is our nighttime recovery. It goes for $34. It should last you about a month and a half. A little bit does go a long way. Now, we all know that our skin turns over every 3 days, and it works best at night when we're resting. It has our Nutra Beads, which is a duo burst relief of ingredients, and it features our extensively researched and patented 3D complex, which is the ABCs of our critical dimension. Our antibodies and antioxidants, sorry, our antioxidants, which provides environmental protection against the skin's damaging free radicals caused by sun pollution and blue light, which is about 29%. It also brightens. It targets and helps promote an even more skin tone. And of course, our collagen. We start losing our collagen when we're in our 20s. So this helps support the skin's natural collagen and elasticity. It is dermatologically tested. It's it won't clog your pores, and it's suitable for all types of skin. It's lightweight, and when you wake up in the morning after you wash your face, you apply this, and then you apply your moisturizer. Your skin is very soft, and it's refreshing. That's all I got. The end.
Wow, thank you, Melissa. That was so
Thank you.
educational, so informative. Let's hear from anyone. What popped out? What did you learn new about this nighttime recovery serum?
I learned the blue light. I would never think blue light would cause damage to your skin, from our screens and stuff like that. But they said 29% of the damage is from blue light as well.
Wow, I didn't know that either. That's very good information to have, especially since all of us are attached to our devices, right?
Exactly.
All right, what else? Did anybody else hear something that you hadn't heard before?
I heard it doesn't clog your pores.
Awesome. Yep. Anybody else?
I just love it.
Good reason. That works.
I just opened a new bottle actually last night, and I'm pretty positive that mine's lasting more than a month and a half. And I feel like I've been super generous. Because I literally put it, from here up. So
From your girls to your curls.
here up.
Your girls to your girls.
I
I've
like
never
that
heard
one.
that before.
You never
I never
heard that?
it either.
Yeah,
Now we're
that's-
always going to be
that's
thinking about it.
One of the reps said that on her tape, and I always thought that was funny. From your girls to your curls.
That's funny.
Good one, you guys. That's something really cute to share when you're sharing about the miracle set, right? It's people like to laugh.
They
And
do.
laughing helps keep your cortisol levels lower,
Yeah.
right? So we need to
Exactly.
laugh a lot. So shake those panties, ladies.
I can't believe you got panties. That is so cute.
Did Ava get hers out?
I actually looked like through my underwear drawer, and I'm like,
You should have got your red ones.
Oh,
So much.
she's showing up with panties next week. I pulled out red and or black and white stripes for the Black and White Club because it's for senior consultants and above, the Black and White Club.
Okay.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go to the store and purchase some underwear or something. It just feels so weird to try and get some panties out of your drawer and show them to the world. Yes. Oh,
Well,
no.
it's just us, right? We're just girls that want to have some fun.
Mhm.
Lakey, excellent
Yes.
job. Thank you for
You're
your
welcome.
information. You can tell that you took the time to learn it, understand it, and share it with us. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Ava, you're next.
Okay, so I've been playing around with this a little bit. Okay, so the time-wise replenishing serum, C and E. This is a vitamin C. We all know that it's very good for your skin. So is vitamin E, right? And you put them together, and it creates this truly awesome product. Extra extraordinary is is what they say. So they're better working together. And so they have the two of them together, they're super antioxidants. So the serum itself is supported by decades of scientific research. It demonstrates that how it interacts, it improves the antioxidants and how they perform together. So the daily use of this product delivers that the skin is firmer and brighter, and it's glowing when in with good health. So they did a study, a clinical study, and panelists experienced more resilient, radiant skin in just 4 weeks, plus the results over the time, so about 4 weeks. Some of the studies revealed that 92% saw the overall the appearance of your skin. 89% saw the visibility firmer skin, which is really nice because you want all of this to be a little bit firmer. They experience radiant skin, where sometimes when they say, oh, you're glowing, so your skin was radiant. And then it's a reduction. 94% said that they had a reduction in the fine lines. So that's also really, really great. So how it works together, if you can see how they have the two vitamins here. So the pure vitamin C supports your skin's natural repair process. The antioxidants properties of the vitamin C and the role it plays in supporting the natural collagen production makes this ingredient component very healthy for your skin. The vitamin E in the serum with the vitamin C encapsulated together, like I showed you, right? I'm not sure if you can see it. It experiences a controlled release alongside the vitamin E to help facilitate like it says, the dynamic circle of the replenishment. So in addition, the vitamin E helps improve the stability of the vitamin C. So these two components are actually working together. So this is really great. So after cleansing, the way you apply it, after cleansing, you exfoliate and you tone. And toning, you smooth it all over in an upward position. Like I think it was Lakey, I think you showed us how. So you do it in an upward position, and you are able to use this twice a day, and it'll last you about 6 weeks. Okay. What else? So this
The
is
retail value.
Mhm.
How much does it cost?
This is $60. Okay, and this is great for a person that wants to just kind of up the next level of what do you call it? Usage, just something extra for themselves, and it's great if somebody's actually using the time-wise repair set and alongside with this. So, and it retails for $60.
Nice.
Mhm.
Very good. Thank you, Ava.
I have a question.
Okay.
Does it have a shelf life or a expiration date?
I looked for that and I did not find a shelf life or an expiration date on it. And I don't see it on this bottle, and I don't have one on stock. And I did the research and I couldn't find it on there either. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
would think that it does because it's the two components. So I would think it would. Not sure.
I don't think so. I think that it only has an expiration date when there's SPF, retinol, or an over-the-counter active medicated active ingredient like salicylic acid or the other one. What's the other one? Benzoyl peroxide.
Yeah. And
So
this is actually great because I hadn't really noticed it. See how it has the weeks on here?
mhm.
So it's
Mhm.
actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's so nice. So it's interesting that that does have a window. I'm not sure how they're able to kind of like quote get away with that. I know that they do, but maybe it's because it's mixed with the vitamin E. But vitamin C has to have no light or air for it to be preserved. But when air or light hits vitamin C, then it starts to degrade. So so because that container is so
It's
thick,
tight sealed, it said. That it
right?
was a tight sealed container.
Exactly. That's and that's one of the downs, like let's just say maybe a frustration with using a product like that is you don't know when it's going to run out. So when they repackaged that for the second time, they added that window, which was
Mhm.
super
Mhm.
cool. All right,
I
who
have a
wants?
question.
Thank you, Sandra. Go ahead.
Quick question. When you brought up retinol, can it be used in conjunction with retinol?
Who knows the answer to that?
I think
Okay.
I think you can.
I think it can.
Okay, it's a two-part answer.
Do you alternate?
If your skin is still acclimating to retinol, you are not supposed to use vitamin C.
Okay.
If your skin is still acclimating to retinol, you are not supposed to use vitamin C. But if your skin is acclimated, then you can totally use it. You can put it back in your routine. So you remember that 8-week retinol acclimation process? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, not everyone needs that. Like my mom, I have a customer, that I'm thinking of in particular. They literally went from retinol day 1 to 5 days a week immediately, and their skin had no issues whatsoever. But not everyone can do that. So, all right, excellent. Anybody else want to share what you learned from Ava's commercial or have any other questions for her?
I have a comment.
Okay.
I remember Jenna saying that one place that you can apply it, even if you're using the retinol, is on your neck for those lines, to reduce those lines. The vitamin C is supposed to help.
Mhm.
I've started doing that.
When did you start doing that?
Maybe like a month ago.
Are you seeing a difference?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pull mine out tonight because
I'll pour the whole bottle on me.
that's like my problem area. And
Even those lines here that you get kind of like trees. I've only done it here though. I've only
Okay.
done it here. So
I think I'm gonna start adding that to the girls up to my.
curls.
That's good because I think that might be a little more powerful than the nighttime recovery serum, which is what I'm currently doing. That's good. I like it. Thank you,
I
Sam.
have a question. So this is a serum, and the pore minimizer is what? Considered a serum?
It's a serum.
Yeah.
So which one do you put first?
Well,
The pour, remember, light to heavy? Like
For the
the
pore?
the pour is lighter. It's not as thick as the CNE.
But would it not get any benefits of the CNE?
No, you should, but you can also rotate them, like maybe use it at night and the other one in the day.
Okay.
Can
because
we look at the order of application?
I'm trying to
Yeah.
look it
Yeah,
up
but they're
right
both
now.
serums. So which one do I put first?
I'm
Well,
yeah.
Good
well,
question.
I did the research on that because I was curious, and like, Debbie always said, we go from light to heavy. Like you'll put your boost on, then you put the pore minimizer, then the C&E, and then you can use your lifting serum. But that's a lot. So you don't want to use so much because you won't get the benefits. I don't know. I'm still wondering about that myself.
Because-
But the order of application, you always go from the lightest, like the watery, the boost, to the next serum, which is the toning, the pore, because it's lighter than the C&E. Now, when we flew back from seminar last year, I was sitting next to a director that's in Colorado. She was really sweet and her skin looked good. And she was, explaining to me, don't use all of them together because we do have a lot of stuff and we just want to like put it on. So she's saying, use it for, a couple of weeks, rotate. You can rotate from day and night. And then like on the problem areas, not your whole entire face. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But I don't know. We're looking for our fearless leader to tell us.
I know. Well, no, like I think that you are. I think everything you said is perfect and accurate.
Okay.
It answers it. I am trying to find the order of application specifically, but I can't find it, and I don't know. With the new In Touch, the
Yeah.
product central is a little different.
Yes, it
And
is.
I just don't know. And also, when they gave us the new Miracle set, they kind of changed our order of application flyer that we used to have, and so it's just not the same. So, but I feel very confident. You're right. I would do the pore minimizer first, and then the replenishing serum C&E.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it cannot hurt to get a clarification on that. So, if I'm going to call on that, and if the answer is different, I'll let you guys know.
Okay. So
Yeah.
are you calling corporate and
Yeah.
asking them? Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll have to be on hold and listen to the Pearls of Wisdom by Mary Kay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Maybe when you talk to them, you can ask. I wanted to know if Mary Kay, the company, will ever consider making a gray eyebrow pencil.
Oh, interesting. Okay. You can actually request it. So honestly, just go to contact us and do a product suggestion. They love our product suggestions.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can just do that from the home page. You scroll down to the bottom and there's a contact us button, and then you just email them anytime. Anytime you guys have any ideas, just get on and send it. They love it. They need to hear from us. All right. Well, thank you. Any other questions, comments? All right. Thank you, ladies, for sharing. Melissa is going to defer to another week on her product. Is there anyone who would like to volunteer for next week? Any product? Anything? Is there any product that you want more of? A product that you want more information on, that you aren't using, that you'd like to learn more about? Sandra.
Maybe the new sunscreen.
Oh, the SPF, the facial, the
Yeah.
mineral facial sunscreen. Do you want to do that one for
I'll
us?
sign up for that one. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thanks. All right. Anybody else want to volunteer?
You can put me down for anything you want.
Okay. All right.
You're good, Ava. You do a really good job. And Lakey, you are too.
Yeah, agree.
I
Thank you,
need to
Curly.
learn this stuff. So the only way I'm going to learn is to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
That's how that works. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Are we gonna get a white eyeliner?
A what?
White
A white
eyeliner.
I'm not familiar
Because
with.
I keep seeing it all over TikTok, but it's some brand that starts with M and
NYX. Is it
rhymes with
NYX?
Mac.
Back.
So-
Is it, and it's a white
Well, if
eyeliner?
it's something you want, again, contact them. I haven't seen a director's memo that's coming, and you gotta, sometimes I like when I hear about things like that, what comes to my mind is that, I think that we're on trend in a lot of ways, but they also try to be careful that our line isn't too overwhelming for us. So I don't know. And, like we don't have heavy glitter, in any of our
I
cosmetics,
know.
right?
I wish
So,
we did.
well, you can totally ask for it.
I just
Definitely
put glitter over it.
yeah, that's, ask for what you want. But that's the only thing that comes to my mind is there's just so much out there. And if you think about it, other companies, they don't, maybe they have that, but they're not making what we have. So yeah, but we
Well,
definitely,
nobody makes what we have.
all right, exactly. So good. All right. Let me go ahead and share again. Oh, here, where we at? Yes. Okay. So, I just want to remind you guys that we kicked off this new pace setters, and I haven't had very much come in, and I don't know if it's because you guys don't realize that we kicked it off or if it's not something you're focused on. So just let me know, because this is for you. This is for you guys. And so I personally think that it's so good because it helps keep you focused on the income producing activities, right? And I feel like, like Sandra keeps, a very productive person between her work, her family, her ministries, the way that she is an amazing friend to all people. And so if Sandra's sitting there going, you know what, I have like 20 minutes. I got 20 minutes that I can put towards my Mary Kay today, but maybe feeling paralyzed, like I'm not even sure what I should do. She could just look at this and look at the list and just start reading from top to bottom, and then something would pop out like, oh, okay, I can do that. I can make that phone call. I can follow up with that person. Right. So, like, to me, I think it's a practical tool to use. But also it's a great way to show you where your activity is at. And of course, the higher the points, it's nice I think it's awesome to, get those points and to feel like, okay, I'm doing something with my business this week. So just wanted to remind you, we have this Keep Stepping Up in 2024. This will take us through the end of the seminar year. And then this is the voucher, and it's just a running total. So you keep the same, and I sent this to all of you guys. So all you need to do is just, take a picture of it each week and send it to me, and I'll update the points. All right. We took care of that. Oh, did anyone get Happy Meal? Anyone have mail to open? We do have mail to open. Let's see
Like
it.
you didn't open it.
Awesome.
Oh, never mind.
No, I opened it right when I sat down. I didn't, just so we'd save time.
Oh, okay.
You're so
Come
good.
on, Melissa.
Love it. All right.
Let's see.
Hat. I love it.
That's right. I love this hat. I love this. A bookmarker.
Oh, I love it.
It's Proverbs 31, verse 25. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. That's my favorite Proverbs one.
Mhm.
And then we got a little bag of like a postcard. We're number one. We're number one.
That's right.
And 2 little baggies. These are cute. The and sticker Happy Mail, and oh my gosh, card, to sample, and a little necklace thing, a little necklace thing, a little necklace. It says carefully or wonderfully, carefully, wonderfully made. I don't know if you can, yeah. So I'm sitting there trying to focus on the little one. And now these 3, and 1 Corinthians 13:13 postcard. I used to read that to my son when he was a baby. I liked it. So I read it to him every night.
Oh, wow. That's pretty special. I love
Oh,
that.
thanks. So that's what I got. Yay. Thank you.
Yay, you're welcome. That was for being our $100 days winner, right?
Woohoo. Yeah, it was.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All
Right
right.
on the line.
Any other happy mail? Any other happy mail? No. Okay. All right. Okay. So the
Share your
contest,
gummies.
what?
Did you share your gummies?
Oh, I got happy mail.
I'm all gummies. What are we talking about,
You'll
Kate?
see. No, not those kind of gummies.
Okay.
I actually kept them right here, and I didn't even let Lonnie open them because I wanted to share them with you guys before that happened. So thank you, Kate. She saw these Cadillac gummies,
Oh my gosh.
thought of us
That's so
here,
cute.
sent them
Those
to us.
are cute.
I
Those
know,
are very cute.
they're really cute. Yes, they're
Okay, you gotta pop one in your mouth and tell us what it tastes like.
okay. Don't ask me twice.
I respect
right.
that.
You would never think that Debbie likes sugar, would you?
Oh yes, I would. She's a chocoholic.
Oh my gosh. They're gummies. They're like
Is it
fruity.
what? Fruity?
They're what?
Fruity.
Pretty. Okay.
Fruity.
Fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like I was
Good.
thinking like strawberry or cherry because of the color.
Maybe like strawberry.
Oh, okay.
I'm not good at that.
You're like frozen.
But trying to identify.
Yeah.
But very good. Thank you, Kate.
Those are cool, Kate. You were just out and about and saw them?
We went to this place called World Market, and they have different candies from different countries.
Oh,
And
nice.
my daughter was picking something out for her brother's birthday, so she was looking at the different candies from around the world, and I saw pink Cadillacs, and I was like, "Oh, Debbie!" Like, don't touch these. I gotta send them out in the mail tomorrow.
That's cool.
Yeah, World Market's my favorite store.
Oh, I love World Market.
They got a lot of neat stuff.
Yeah, love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Kate. All right, before we get into our training for tonight, I just wanted to highlight this page. So I hope you guys refer to our meeting notes throughout the week, because everything that you need is in here. But I just mentioned our Keep Stepping Up pace setters. We're in our last quarter of our for the year, the last star quarter. So, and I think there's a typo right here. That's June 15, not June 151, but June 15. Maybe I'll leave it there just so you guys can get a laugh every time you see it. But it's like we had March 33rd or something like that. So being a star consultant this quarter, we're at the very, very beginning of the quarter. Everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. And that would be crazy amazing. It would be so fun to set a record and have more star consultants this quarter than we've ever had ever. Like, think about it. What would being a star consultant do for your business if you were making an extra $300 a week? How cool would that be? What would that do for your life? An extra $300 a week. I already mentioned, oh, I gotta update that too. This is the purse. I guess this page didn't get that good editing. But the store prize is the pink mini crocodile purse. The $100 days, and we just saw Lakey open a prize for $100 days. And the Women of Excellence consistency being on target through June or through May, and going to the Olive Ranch in Temecula. We haven't been talking about it, but we're still tracking Century Club, which is
She's in Florida.
50 or 100, I'm sorry, 100 new customers or reorders of $50 or more. So the Century Club is tracking your reorder business. And then our new consultants would be focusing on the 3 Ps, Perfect Start, Power Start, and Power Start Plus. All right. So those are your contests to be focused on. Okay, this I'm crazy excited about. This is what I think would be totally worth like holding a record in our unit. So when Mary Kay used to have the original Star Consultant program was amazing in that every quarter you had different prizes to earn. And let's just say there were, you know, like 3 or 4 prizes at the Sapphire level, 3 or 4 prizes at Ruby, and 3 or 4 prizes at every level. So it was cool because you got excited about the prize that you could only get that quarter, right? And so I worked hard. You guys, I have been a Star Consultant every quarter because like those, it's just the kind of thing that gets me excited. Well, when they went to this new points structure that we're currently on, and they have the prize mall, it's awesome because you can accumulate your prizes and you can get bigger things. But they took away the Mary Kay branded prizes. So guess what's back? Now we have a Mary Kay branded prize, Star Consultant prize, which to me is like the coolest thing. Like I am absolutely 100%, I'm going to get that cheese board right there. Because I love to entertain, right? And I always get, you know, like people always like to talk about the pink coffee pot in our house. And it's so fun to have Mary Kay branded things. So you have to be a Star Consultant this quarter. So here's the deal. And I say that even though there is a chance of getting it later, there isn't. You guys, this thing's going to go. Okay. It has Mary Kay brand on it. It's going. It's not going to last long. So 2 things. Be at least a Sapphire Star Consultant this quarter, and then set an alarm on your phone to go in and order your prize. And I think it's 3 or 4 days after the Star Consultant quarter ends, we get an email, but like literally you want to go in and like do it as soon as you can because it's going to go. All right. Have I said enough? Who else thinks this is the coolest prize this quarter? I think it's this. Am I the only one raising my hand?
No, I am.
Okay, awesome. All right. And then of course, if you're a first time star, you're going to get your Mary Kay area shirt. Look at our beautiful stars from last quarter, Jamie and Ava. We want to fill that sheet up. And our top 10, which I announced, I'm gonna announce these the first of the month, just kind of so you guys know, but they're always going to be on here. But last week I announced them like from top to bottom for you guys.
I have a question before you move forward.
Okay.
Is that total from last year, June 23 to now to present?
July 1, yes.
Oh, July
from July
1.
1,
Okay.
yes, correct.
Okay.
July
Thank you.
1. You're welcome. All right. Okay. So this was added since last week. So I want to make sure you guys see this. And you know what else I'm going to do? I won't run to the kitchen and get it, but today my buzz kit was delivered. So the new Mary Kay skincare is now in my house and I'm super excited. And I wasn't able to open the box because I had company right before this meeting, but you guys can get the new Mary Kay skincare that's coming out early. You can get it for free and early with your wholesale orders this month. So when you do a 450 wholesale order, you will get 3 samples of the new Mary Kay skincare. If you do 650 wholesale, you will get the samples plus you will get a hydrating cleanser. If you do 850, you will get the samples plus you will get the cleanser and an exfoliating scrub. 1200 wholesale, you get the samples, cleanser, scrub, and a balancing toner. And when you do 1800, not only will you be a star consultant, you'll get the crocodile bag, but you will also get the entire new Mary Kay skincare line plus samples. So this is your chance to get your own summer buzz kit, just like mine was delivered today. Do you guys want to see the box?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
and we would
Okay.
love for you to open it too.
Oh, yeah. Ha ha ha. You know me better. Okay, hold on one second.
She's like you.
Oh, good. Nice. So is this like this is a new product?
Oh, you didn't go to conference. This is replacing the good smelling stuff.
Which good smelling stuff?
The
Which
pink-
one?
The
The
pink one.
botanicals.
The
Replacing
botanicals.
Oh.
This is all fragrance free and it's taking away the good smelling stuff.
Now that's good. I mean, I like the good smelling.
So.
No, I like the good smelling stuff, but I mean, they're updating
I
it.
think
So
they should have both.
I don't
I
sell
was so
any of
sad.
them.
I was so sad at conference over this part.
So do you even sell the botanicals?
I do. Yeah, to kids.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So
Yes, look at that.
this is the box that has all the good stuff in it.
Nice.
Does that have more than just the new product, the new stuff? Ooh.
Let's just see. I will see. Well, there's the new lookbook. I get some extra tools. And then there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bottles of skincare and another product.
That she's not going to tell us about.
There's 7 products in here.
Debbie, directors are able to buy that box?
They send it to us.
It's free.
Oh, that's a free box for you?
Actually, it's not
No.
entirely free. We do pay a small subscription, like at a product launch. I want to say, I don't even know the number. It's very small. It's a fraction of what they give us.
Mm.
And we don't know what's coming. That we know a box is coming, but we don't know exactly what's in the box.
You don't know what's in it or how big it is or.
Yeah, no.
So when will this be launched? Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh, how pretty.
You got to keep that. That's pretty.
So, directors get to order on the 26th, which is why we're doing that promotion this month, because we can
Okay.
order at the end of this month, and then you ladies will get to order next month. So, the 10th, if you were a star consultant, or if you enroll people on the preferred customer program, which the deadline is the 17th. So you have till the 17th of this month to put people on the mailing list for this new catalog. Okay. And you know what? I know I'm not supposed to, but I
Debbie,
am
did you say the 16th or the 17th?
17th.
Okay.
And if you forget, it is on the calendar, just in case. But the 17th is your deadline to enroll people for the preferred customer mailing, which gets you early ordering privileges. Being a STAR consultant also gives you early ordering privileges, but I will give you, okay, so close your eyes. And on the count of 3, open. And then this is your sneak peek of the cover of the new look. Okay, open your eyes in 1, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All the different faces.
I
That's
love
really
that.
cool.
That is good. That's good.
Yeah, it's good. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. My nightly reading tonight. Okay. Let's see. What is next? So that's how you can earn your free product with your orders this month. And congratulations to Jamie and Mary for being on target for this weekender bag. And the pre-SOAR, you get the invitation, the special invitation to the meeting, plus the Canva for the month when you order your 300 by the 15th. There's the bag I've been talking about with the white crocodile printed mini purse. So cute. All right, and congratulations to Roxanne Thompson, Norma Villapando, Monica Kitt, Jamie Tucker, Lakey Landry, and Ava Mosqueda for being on target for our Temecula getaway. Congratulations, ladies. That is going to be super fun. And Judy Higgins' unit and Haida Grant's unit is also joining us for this amazing weekend or day in Temecula. All right, and our Century Club, our pearls, and I think that is, oh, of course, seminar. And okay, so 2 things. So seminar, definitely, I know we talked about it, I think a little bit more last week, but just we're working for that right now, right? We're working for all the things to get there. And I think I just need to connect with some of you individually to find out where you're at with seminar. But I want to mention that Ava is already registered and has her airline ticket for our fall retreat here in Tampa.
Yay.
I know, super exciting. And the information is on boards. Okay. Wanted to make that information known to you guys. So if you go into boards and you go into upcoming Mary Kay events, you will find the fall retreat, and then you will see travel details. Here's Ava's flight information, and then kind of spelled out, because any of you who are flying from California, you guys want to travel together, and we wanted to share that information. So as more people, book their flights or register, whatever, I'm going to do the same thing. I'll add it in here for you guys. Okay. So exciting. One of my favorite things about Mary Kay is the travel. Love, love, love
Oh,
the
and
travel.
they're switching flights in Phoenix.
Are you talking about Ava's flight?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, she is. Her layover is in Phoenix. That is correct.
And did you see she's leaving at 6:45 a.m.? That's a bit early.
Well, it's a good thing that you guys don't come from the same place.
Exactly.
But you could catch her. You could jump on that.
That's what I was
5
saying.
o'clock.
You could catch it at the Phoenix.
At the fourth,
Lakey,
yeah.
grab this 4:55 flight to Tampa, and you could fly with her from Phoenix. That would be kind of fun.
That's what I was. That's why I said that.
Yeah, Melissa, you're 2 steps ahead of me for sure. That was
So
good.
Sorry.
roughly, if you don't mind, how much was the round trip ticket?
I think she said it was like 300.
Oh, okay. That's reasonable.
It is. No, I was just looking. I mean, yeah, my son is coming, and we just got his flight, and from Vegas here it was barely over 300, I think.
Oh, that's good.
Good.
Someone, I don't know what it was, but the prices like going to Texas or something, they were like 500. I'm like, I don't think we paid that much last year. I think
Oh
we paid
yeah,
around,
no.
yeah. So
Yeah, closer to 300, maybe a little, maybe 350.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting them in advance is wise.
yes, I agree.
Yeah.
So do you think,
Definitely.
off subject for a second, Debbie, do you
Uh-huh.
think Zane will eventually move to Florida with you guys?
I think there's definitely a chance. I don't know how soon. I know that it's definitely something he's open to, but he also loves his job and where he's at. And so it would just, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, of course I would love that,
Of course.
but I don't know, like I don't know yet, but that
I
would be
know.
cool. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. But we definitely talk about it, joke about it, for sure.
Yeah.
I sent him a video of where we're going to go for his birthday dinner. And then he made a comment. I'm giving my notice now to my landlord. So,
That's cute.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about SMART goals. Okay. So, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, most people know what a SMART goal is. Would anyone like to share what a SMART goal is? Anybody know what a SMART goal is? Okay, Sandra, go.
It's been a minute.
Okay.
It's specific, it's measurable, it's realistic.
Uh-huh. Or achieve. Yep.
I know I'm
Relevant.
skipping.
Relevant.
Attainable.
Relevant.
Mhm.
And what's the A? Achievable?
Attainable.
Attainable?
Achievable.
Achievable. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And did you do the T? The T?
I think, is it timely?
Uh-huh. Time-based. Yep.
You're
Yes.
so
Okay.
smart, Sandy.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, this is on the Google Drive. And if you just did, I sent you guys a packet. So if you've already done your goals and you already did your self-coaching assessment recently, I'm not necessarily saying that you need to do this as homework, but I want you guys to know what a SMART goal is and like just know it without even thinking about it, that every time you're setting a goal that it's SMART. Okay. It's so important for it to be specific because when things are vague, when we don't really have clarity, there's no forward motion, right? We cannot move forward without that clarity. It's like that specificity. Did I say that right? Specific. Did I just make up a word? Maybe. But when you're not specific, you are probably really unclear, right? I mean, think about a time when you knew exactly what you wanted. Like everybody right now, I want you to think about something that you have achieved, something you've accomplished, something that you reached, and you remember how clear you were in having a desire or a want or maybe even a need for this, whatever it is for you. Maybe it was education, maybe it was a job, maybe it was conceiving a child, maybe it was sports related. But anybody want to share something that you're recalling right now? Something that was very important to you? Something that was really clear? Nobody wants to share? Well, when you don't share, that means I have to share more. Just saying. Okay, so let's talk about the pink Cadillac, our last one. You guys, it was just so clear. It was so clear. I had such a vision, like I could see it, right? Like I could see it. So the specific in that is that it was a pink Cadillac, right? And with that, you have to know how to earn it, right? You have to know the rules. So we knew we needed to do 102, which is really $204,000 in retail sales in a 6-month window. So we sold over $200,000 in 6 months, right? Okay, that's really specific, and I was so clear, right? And then the M is measurable, right? Because you can see it, right? We had the thermometer. We knew how we broke it down by orders. We knew how many orders to go, right? We knew, oh my God, we need 109 orders. Now we need however many, right? And then it got down to like 9 orders to go, 3 orders to go, right? So it's super measurable. And it was achievable, right? It's absolutely, you can achieve it. Other women have done it. We have done it before. Like, we knew we can do it. It's achievable. And it's relevant because it's relevant to what we do, right? It's relevant to our business, the pink Cadillac. So that part is the rebel. And then it's time-based. We knew we had a deadline. So that going for that pink Cadillac was a very smart goal. And it was smart anyway, right? Just to earn a career car, let somebody else pay for it is really pretty genius, right? But so that's an example that I have to offer. Anybody else want to share now that I've shared one of mine? Anybody? Smart goal? Okay, Lakey.
I remember when I was moving, when I was still living in California and still working, I was looking for my own place. So I saw it. It was right off the freeway. And this was like 3 months before I could have it. And I went in there, I talked to the lady. I said, I'll give you cash right now. I want this apartment. And she's like, well, that's not how we work. And I'm like, sure it is. I'm not going to say anything. I want this apartment. And she was laughing. And I mean, I would see her like once, maybe twice, 3 times a month, just to let her know, hey, I'm still interested. Is it open yet? Is it open yet? Is it ready? But I literally saw myself in that apartment. I just had a strong feeling, and I haven't had that in anything since. Like, that apartment was mine. And when you said, our goals have to be clear, like when we first started with Mary Kay, I never really had any goals. It's like, yeah, I want to do that. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. But not so like, that's mine. That has my name written all over it. That is mine. I'm owning it. That is mine. So I haven't had anything like that since the apartment thing. But
You're
except for my
overdue.
house. Yeah, I'm way overdue. Except for this house too. I did that with this house. And everything just fell into place. So maybe my lesson from that is that's how God lets us know, hey, that's your dream, that's your goal, that's yours. Because you can't shake it. I mean, it's really a strong feeling that it's yours. You already have it.
Right.
Yeah. So, the
Yep.
end.
Yep. It's as good as done, right?
Yeah.
Good as done. I love that. Thank you. Hi,
You're
Nicole.
welcome.
Glad you could join us.
Hi, ladies. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah,
we can. Good to see
Sorry,
you.
I'm late. It's good to see you guys.
Well, you can just hop on in. We're just talking about SMART goals.
Oh, okay.
This is Nicole. This is Kate's new team member. She's in Oregon.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
We did an orientation last week, and you have a launch party coming up.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
Bye.
I know. Exciting. Okay, anybody else want to share a SMART goal? Something that you had such clarity over?
I can share.
Okay.
Running a half marathon.
There you go.
I couldn't just run, just show up the day of. I had to train like months back. I started out, I knew my endurance level, and I just built up from, I knew I could run anywhere between 5 and 10 miles. And I wasn't afraid of the physical part. It was more the mental part. Once you got to a certain point. So I would run. I had a calendar. I was logging how much I was running. By the month that I had to do the half marathon, I had surpassed the amount of miles that I needed to run. What I didn't take into consideration is where I parked that day. Big mistake. I parked kind of far, so that was like additional mileage. But no, it was it was hard. It was a lot of, when you hit like mile 10, you just want to stop. Or blisters, but because I had ran through the pain previously, or past the pain, I should say, I was able to finish. And but tracking it, I think that's huge. Tracking what you're doing really helps you to see like where you're at, and what you need to work on.
That's the measurable part, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And then also kind of finding someone, recognizing someone while you're on the course who has your similar pace, or someone who's a little ahead of you, or who you're keeping an eye on, which you can do, with people that you also are on a team with in Mary Kay. But yes, it also had to be specific. Like you were figuring out, okay, I can run this many minutes a mile. And then you kind of may add a minute as you're further along the race. So it's also running smart, that sort of stuff. So yeah,
So good.
you have the medals, just like
I
you,
love it.
you have the medals, and you have the shirts, and you have the
bibs.
reality, really, and you leave it
Yeah.
behind
Yeah.
and set a new goal.
And set a new goal. That's right. The best time to set a goal is when you've just achieved a goal. Yep.
Mhm.
Best time to book somebody is when you've just booked somebody. Best time to get a team member is when you just got a team member, because you have that you're on that, like literally chemically, you have the
On high.
endorphins. Yeah. You have the endorphins from that celebration, that victory, that win. And
Mhm.
and now you have more enthusiasm, more persuasion if you need it.
Yep.
But you're more attractive because of those endorphins. Is that amazing?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, thanks
I'll
for
be honest, that's what I don't do.
Which part?
Uh, Immediately after, get on the next. I know that's what I don't do. I'm like, okay, I can relax now.
Well, not gonna lie, sometimes I do that too, even knowing better. But sometimes, but also, Sandra, sometimes you already worked how hard to get to that, so you're like, oh my God, I finally did it. Okay, now I get to.
I think for a lot of us, it's a balance, So
No, absolutely, especially when you are balancing a lot. And our unit is filled with a lot of women who are balancing a lot. So I'm super proud of you guys and all that you get done. But yeah, you're right, Sandra. I agree. It is a balancing thing.
Speaking of that, that is one thing I have a really bad problem with, and is that I will get a party and I will get so excited about that party that I will not focus on getting other parties after it. And so when that party's over, it's like you don't have another party. So
Or you didn't even get that one because
they dropped it.
really need 3 to 5 booked in order to hold one, right?
Right, exactly. And so, yeah, I mean, my biggest first party, my best friend was going to hold a party for me. And Tiffany told me, she says, Melissa, she's going to cancel. I said, no, she's my best friend. She would not cancel on me. And she said, Melissa, she's going to cancel. And she told me that week after week after week, because she booked it like 2 months out, 2 or 3 months out. I don't remember. And she says, Melissa, she's going to cancel. And her daughter wound up getting married that day. And she canceled. And I had spent so much money getting ready for that party. And I never told her of anything about that. I never told her what I did, and that and it really broke my heart that she did cancel on me. But
Wow.
I didn't allow that to get me down, and I went on and I did get another party. But the thing that you say and Tiffany always said, is that you don't stop when you get a party on your calendar. You have to keep putting. Sometimes you need, if somebody says, I want to have a party Saturday at 10 o'clock, you say, okay. And then you meet somebody else says, I want to have a party Saturday at 10 o'clock, you say, okay. And you double book that party. And, because
Yeah,
one of
because
them's going to
yeah,
cancel.
chances are high, or it's reasonable that one
Mhm.
of them won't follow through. And it's
Right.
unfortunate, which is why I have on my list of women I want in 2024 is women of their word, right there. Women of their word.
Yes.
And part of it is honestly just because I've tried to teach that to my children. I want to be that person. I mean, I know that I am probably 95%. I mean, I know occasionally, I have to reschedule or cancel or flake. I don't know that I actually flake, but there's something. But I've always been that person, and it's so funny to be, in a business where people reschedule because I just I don't think we should do that, you guys.
I
I don't think we should be those kind of people. We should be
No.
women of our word. And if
agree.
we make a commitment to something, we follow through. So
Yeah.
kind of funny. Well, thank you for sharing, Melissa. So let's talk about accountability. The reason I wanted to pair this together is because when you have a goal, one of the number one important things is to share that goal, right? And you might have heard me share this before, but when I started Mary Kay, I really did believe I could do something, right? Like I didn't sign up thinking, oh well, we'll see what can happen. I mean, kind of because you don't really know, but at the same time, I'm like, no, like I really want to make this work.
Mhm.
And so I took, my training seriously. I went to new consultant orientation and I did my first party and I don't remember how many weeks, but it was definitely early in my Mary Kay that I decided I'm going to earn a car. I'm going to win. Of course, I'm going to use the word win, even though we don't win them, we earn them. But that's what I was thinking is I'm going to win one of those cars. I'm going to win that. But I also think of the word win as a victory. So not just like winning it like you got lucky in a drawing, but like you won it because you won the
Work for it.
race,
Yeah.
right? Yes.
Mhm.
So my director said, you need to share your goal with everybody. Well, I'm a good student. I did what my director told me to do. So at my parties, part of my I story, that 4-point recruiting plan is part of the I story. And part of that is you share your goal. So I started telling people, I'm going to win one of those cars. I'm going to win one of those cars. And then fast forward, I'm doing my 2+2+2 calls. And I started getting customers asking, have you won your car yet? Have you won your car yet? You guys, it didn't take very many phone calls for me to hate the answer I had to give them. Okay. I didn't want to tell them, not yet, not yet. Like, I just didn't want to say it. I just didn't want to say it. So it was that accountability was so good for me. So, so good for me. So that's one form of accountability.
Yeah.
So sharing your goal with everybody. How about being accountable to yourself? So let me see if I can pull it up. I haven't posted it yet, but I took a picture. So in my bathroom that's like 98% done. We're just waiting for a new window covering. I'm so excited. And it comes on the 11th, and then our master bathroom is done. I'm so excited. But I took a picture because I have this new, hopefully my phone won't die. Okay. So this is in my my new bathroom. So it's a jewelry holder, and then above it is the Cadillac poster. Or can you guys see it okay? Is it coming
I can
through?
see the Cadillac.
Yeah,
can't
we can
make
see the
out the
car,
jewelry.
but not the jewelry.
Yeah, well, that's okay because the car is really what I wanted to show you. So it's a big, it's like this big. So the mirror, so if you can envision this, in front of this is my vanity. So every day as I'm brushing my teeth and getting dressed and whatnot, this is behind, good night, Ava. This is
Good night, Ava.
the next piece, Ava, is about the weekly accomplishment sheet accountability, just so you know. Okay. So I'm doing my makeup, the mirror's in front of me, and I can see the Cadillac in my reflection.
Oh, cool.
Right. Yes. So that's a visual for me. So it's to me, it's like a piece of accountability for myself. So you set a goal, you tell people about it, but you got to tell yourself, right? You got to see it for yourself. So maybe if you want that cheese board with the Mary Kay branded logo on it, print it off and put it on your kitchen cabinet, or put it on your steering wheel in your car, or if you have an office, place that you go to work, print it off. You could put it different sizes. It doesn't have to be big. You can do little ones, you can do bigger ones, but like, what is something you would love to achieve, that you would love to win? And make sure it's in front of you. Make sure that that vision is crystal clear, right? I mean, think about it. If you say you want to be a star consultant, but it's not happening, quarter after quarter, it's not happening, but you say you want it, you probably need to dig into that deeper and have a vision for it. Well, what does a star consultant mean for you? What would that do? How would that change your situation? Well, financially, we know it would change your situation, but maybe that doesn't motivate you. Maybe the prize would motivate you. Well, maybe you need to go and print off, the prize that you will select. Like Lakey, we know, is saving for a big trip, right? She wants to have a destination. I want to say destination wedding. She wants to have a fabulous vacation, right? So that's clear for her. She's like, she knows that's what she's doing. So maybe there's lack of clarity. Because you guys, I'm not letting any of you off the hook. I don't care how part-time you sell Mary Kay. You can be a star consultant with very part-time Mary Kay. You can. You just need the clarity, right? It's if you already have inventory, sufficient inventory, you guys, it's $150 of sales a week. $150 a week. That's it. $150 in sales, right? Everyone can do that, right? Right. Do I have that number right? I think I have that number right. Yeah. 150.
Okay.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
Oh, I have it backwards. I apologize. I have that. I said that backwards. If you're building inventory still, it's 150 a week. because you're still reinvesting your sales, right? If you already have full inventory, it's $300 weeks. Well, how do you have a $300 week? This is just for Sapphire. And then it's an extra 100 for each level. So 300 is Sapphire, 400 is Ruby, 500 is Diamond, 600 is Emerald. But let's focus on Sapphire right now. $300 weeks. How can you do it? What does your calendar need to look like to have a $300 week?
Hold parties.
Yeah, 1 or 2 parties, 2
Mhm.
or 3 facials, right? Putting product on 2 or 3 people. How about giving spa packs out, letting them sample it, and you do follow up? How about jumping on a FaceTime with somebody and wash your face together? Yes, Sandra.
I'm gonna share brutally honest. Like I think the only time where realistically speaking with classes like school, but my own school,
Okay.
like adult school, I'm gonna just do most of my business on Tuesdays. It might even be while I'm on. Like I reached out to 15 women right now.
Awesome.
But I really really the thing that's gonna motivate me is not a prize.
Right.
I think what I'm gonna because I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
It's going to be seeing product come off of my shelf. So I think I'm going to take a picture of an empty shelf.
That's perfect. I love that.
But it's different. I'm different.
But
yeah.
But that's what's so important is that you know what it is that will inspire you
Right.
and to motivate you to move, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, I'm inspired to see these shelves change.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to then put you into action, which is motivation to do the work. And you know what? Hey, if tonight's what you have, great. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, you guys, when we were holding meetings in person, that's how I built everything. I had my meeting, especially when I was working a full-time job. We had guest makeovers right before the meeting. And then if they were potential team members, they'd stay for the meeting. So I could do a makeover or a couple makeovers, then be at my success meeting, get my training and recognition, the community that I needed, and then possibly a new team member, depending on who my guest was that week. Like I just worked it that way. So that's good time management, Sandra. And I know you're multitasking. I know, but you're
But
good
it's
at it.
Mary Kay. But it's Mary Kay stuff.
Yeah, you're good at it. So well, I'm glad you're making those contacts. That's important. So, okay, so there's that level of accountability. And then there's the weekly accomplishment sheet. Okay, so through the weekly accomplishment sheet, it's not just about your sales, right? I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I know Nicole is on. I don't know if Nicole is able to look. And Kate, I'm not sure if you're able to watch the screen right now, but when you see. Okay. Okay, so when you go into weekly accomplishments, I have a couple orders in here for this week, but let's go into last week's. So I started this, but I did save one just to show you guys as an example. So what happens when you put the order in My Customers, whether you do that on the app, the My Customers Plus app, or you do it on InTouch, when you put in your order, the information automatically gets transferred into this screen up here, okay? Right here, this top section.
Right.
So the right here on the left are the customer orders, and then it's gonna auto populate the number 1 here for order. It's gonna auto populate the retail sales. It's gonna default here, but this is a drop down menu. So I'm just gonna show you. So Amanda, this was a reorder. So I'm gonna click reorder, and then her tax, I think. I'll double check it, but I think that her tax is $17.98. So I'm going to plug in $17.98, and then giveaways. Oh, I'm going to have to cut. Okay. I'm going to put in a number, but I know she took advantage of the 50% off deals. So I'm just going to put in $30. But I will go back and verify because I need that number accurate. But then you click the add button. And then what happens is now it's down here. So all the orders are up here. So it's kind of like a duplicate, but down here is the information that's been put in. So these, I had 2 personal website orders. That's what PWS stands for, is personal website. Then we have on the go classes and facials. So I didn't have any new business last week. Over here, these are all reorders. So I had $335 that came from my website and then 654 that were reorders that didn't come from the website. I collected $82 in sales tax, and then my giveaway and it's all probably either a birthday order or the 50% off promo was $187. And then down here shows my weekly sales was $989. You want to know what makes me mad about this?
What?
$11 away from $1,000 week. That's the kind of stuff I actually care about. If I was a consultant, I'd be getting $1,000 ribbon for the week.
Yeah.
I know. It's just, it's the achievement part of how God created me. That's something that's like weaved into my DNA that helps motivate me. It like keeps me moving forward. So, okay, now I'm going to go to the next screen. Wait, let me back up. So you have running totals. What I love about this is there's running totals. So you have your this week's info, but then you also have the year to date. So you can see all your year to date totals right down here, and then your year to date sales. So I've sold almost 41,000 since July 1st, because this goes from the seminar year. All right. And here, this is our weekly recap. This is part of accountability, you guys. So how many potential team members did I interview? How many new team members did I get? How many appointments do I have for next week? So if I'm doing this, on Sunday or Monday, then I'm going to be, this number of appointments for next week is going to be this week that we're in right now. And then it does a recap of my sales. And then I can plug in what my wholesale order was to the company and what section, wholesale section 1 and then section 2. So I plug that in there. Oh, wait, I'm going to back up here, you guys. It's important. I'm going to edit one of these real quick. It is important that you put in at least on one of the line items how much time you worked. So I'm just going to say for all of those reorders, let's just say I spent an hour total for the week between packaging them up and getting them out. Okay. But if I had a party, then I would probably put in 1.5 or 2 hours in my hostess's line, because you want to calculate the amount of time that you spent. And I'll show you why that's so important that you do that. Okay.
Okay, Debbie, I have a question on this page. Now,
So
this is
this one or the next one?
the one you went over. Yeah, this one.
Okay.
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So when you're doing potential, see, I was always reading this one as future. I wasn't reading this one as what you already had.
Yeah, this is the weekly recap right here.
Oh, so this one is what happened last week.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was been doing that one all wrong.
Okay, this is the weekly recap, but see how the one that maybe this messes you up where it says number of appointments for next week, because you had to book them last week to count as this week, right? So that maybe that kind of messes you up the way that that's in there.
Right.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yep, but that's your weekly recap. So that's you holding yourself accountable, because on the next screen is where we set our goals. Okay, so now I'm gonna say, well, my goal is $1,000 and I'd like to hold one party and how about 2 facials? I'm not gonna do any on the goes or shows. I'd like to hold 3 interviews and I'm gonna make 30 customer calls. Okay, so that's what I'm working on, right? That's what I want to do this week. Okay, and then you know what? Now accountability right here. I would like more information. I get an email when you guys click any of these boxes. Now, I recommend only choose one a week because I really will follow up with you and schedule a time to go over that. And sometimes, I incorporate it into our meetings, or sometimes I'll do a one-on-one, but I need to know, like, where do you want to learn more information? And like I said, I get an email. So there's some accountability there. And then the next screen, I would put in who I shared the opportunity with. So like Kate would put in here Nicole Jefferson's information, because she did an interview with Nicole. Okay, you go to the next screen. This is the fun one. So this is your estimated weekly profit. So retail sales, and the company uses the 60-40 split because we typically invest about 10% of our profits back into our business. So they automatically do the 60-40 split. So my 40% profit on this is $395. And then down here, I put the amount of hours I worked. So it shows I earned $395 an hour.
Wow.
That's why you want to put in how much time, because this won't formulate if you don't put in the number of time that you invested in your business. Okay. And this is just, I think this is good. You guys, this is the business side of what we do. I know everyone starts for fun and community and all that good stuff. And it is good stuff. It's the best of it, actually. But at the end of the day, you guys need to be making money. This should not be a hobby, right? And this is how you see your money. All right. And then the next one is you submit this to your amazing director, Debbie Blackford, right there. And you click the submit my accomplishment sheets, and then I'm able to see it. Now, if you don't submit it, I don't get to see it at all. It's not like I have access to it. You have to submit it for me to see it. And then you're able to click here for a printer friendly version. So some of you guys are really good about doing this, but one of the things that again, accountability here is when you put in your goals down here for the week, right? You put in your goals. Okay, when you're doing next week's weekly accomplishment sheet and you're looking at the recap, that is holding yourself accountable. What were my goals? What did I say I was going to do? And then what did I actually do? Did I kill it like a rock star? Or did I fall short? Or did I just did it. I just made it, right? So there's so many different forms of accountability. And you guys, in a business, when you are the owner, you are the president, the treasurer, the secretary, you're the creative designer, when you do it all, it's amazing, right? I mean, I have learned so much from owning my business on a business level. Like I've learned so much, my skills. I mean, I am highly hireable, right? I could go work anywhere. Well, no, I mean, I can't, but I'm being a little dramatic. But I have a lot of skills. I have a lot to offer because of this amazing Mary Kay opportunity. But we were talking about accountability. I got sidetracked. I don't know what I was talking about now, except for the word accountability. But where was I going with that? Oh, self-starter is on my list of what I'm looking for, because why would I have to write that down? because not everybody is,
Right.
right? Not everybody is, which is why we have so many different ways that you can be accountable, because accountability matters. Accountability matters in your faith. Accountability matters in your physical fitness. Accountability matters in relationships, right? Accountability, if you have a job where you work for somebody, you're accountable for your job description, right? So these are all tools. I hope that you find them helpful. Making sure you have SMART goals. The accountability piece is sharing that goal with others. Share it with your family, share it with your friends, share it with your customers, share it with each other here, our team. And then with your weekly accomplishment sheet, hold yourself accountable. And then by sharing it with me, I can too hold you accountable for those goals that you set. Right.
Mhm.
So, yes. Well, I hope that you guys found all of that helpful tonight. Did anyone hear anything new or hear something that you just needed to hear tonight?
A
I
lot.
liked how you, went over the sheet, because I was like, Melissa, oh, that's the future. I wasn't really looking at our was sheet the way we're supposed to.
Right.
And then I was looking at it like, I want to do 500 a month. Well, oh, it's weekly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't get it. But you broke it down a little bit more for the accountability part. And now I get it, with the, well, how many interviews did you do kind of thing? That up there, that part. I was like, oh, I guess we're supposed to do that. I wasn't taking it serious. I'm like, yeah, okay, hour. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The printable sheet was amazing. I didn't know it was there.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I know. I know. It's so easy to overlook things, right? That's why we do this though, right?
Yeah.
So it's all good. Yes, Sandra.
You're muted, babe.
Thank you. I have a question about, so you know how when you have, like, say 50% off a certain item with like the month,
The 50% off
specials of the
deals.
month kind of thing.
Yeah.
When you, or when you give, say, 10% off of something, correct me if I'm wrong. So I don't know if I've been doing it. I think I've been doing it right. But when you calculate the non-recoverable tax, that figure at the very end, you would take the like the original no discount, right? Retail, whatever tax that is, right?
Yes.
Minus, I'm not explaining it well. I'd have to have something in front of me to explain it well. How do you, I guess what I'm asking is, how do you calculate the non-recoverable tax?
Whatever is simplest. So if you know that you gave her, a foaming cleanser at 50% off and you didn't charge her the sales tax on 30, you did it on 15 instead. Then just calculate sales tax on 15 and put the number in there.
That's all?
Yeah. Yeah. It's super simple.
Okay.
Right? Or are you thinking of it? Am I answering your question right?
Yeah, I think you are. I think what I'll do is I'll
How about you collect the sales tax on full retail and not have to worry about it?
see that's what I do is I look at the tax on full retail, right?
Yeah.
But then I take a look at the difference between what the full retail is in comparison to the receipt of the one that has the discount. And I was subtracting the difference.
Oh, and you can do that. That's honestly, whatever is easier to you.
Okay.
I honestly, you get that it's like math. There's more than one way
Right.
to get there. So in
I
some
think I'll take a
situations,
picture of one and then I'll show it to you and see if I'm doing it right.
I think I hear what you're saying. You're just doing a subtraction.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. Totally, you can do it that way. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I've done it that way also. I would say I lean more towards just calculating the tax on the one that, whatever amount, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all.
I have a question.
I just try to always collect it, honestly.
Mhm.
But,
Okay.
and I don't always, sometimes I don't, but I try to always collect the full retail tax.
Well, even with the, you know how you have those monthly sales, and if they spend 50, they get one product, on that flyer.
Right?
Even the way that I started, I think Ginny, somebody showed me how to I don't have it in front of me. I can't explain it. How to just take or deduct that amount through the key. Let me see if I can get it on my phone. Go ahead, Melissa. Let me see if I can get it here.
When I started, I was told that we were to do double tax.
What do you mean?
Okay, I was told that how was I told?
Are you sure you're not confusing how to calculate a good tip at a restaurant?
No, no. I was told that because we're getting it at a 50% discount.
I see what you're saying. So yes and no. We have to pay sales tax on the full retail amount. So we're paying sales tax on, so if we order $600 wholesale, we're getting $1,200 worth of product. We're paying sales tax on the 1,200,
Mhm.
not the 600.
Right.
And that's because, and Nicole doesn't have to even deal with it because she's in Oregon, but Mary Kay is taking care of all the bookkeeping for us by doing that. So they claim or report all the sales tax for us, which is worth it, right? I'd rather pay the full retail sales tax than deal with having to report to to the state of California, right?
Right.
So that's what that is. But then so maybe there's a little bit of a disconnect in what you were told, but you don't charge double to your customer. You just charge retail.
I was told to.
Nah, no, something got mixed up there. I know who was training you, and there's no way she would have told you to do that.
Okay.
So it was probably a very just a misunderstanding of like how you heard it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's yeah.
Okay. All right.
Can I ask
make
now,
a
Debbie? Because I have an order up. So when somebody buys over $50, they pick their item off the flyer, they get that 50% off. Do you go in and when you have their order pulled up, do you do an order adjustment and enter the amount, or do you just do no, it wouldn't be order discount.
Yeah, it's discount.
Order discount and then amount, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Correct.
not the percentage
Not a
part,
percentage, an amount. Correct. Yeah. So what Sandra's talking about is using the My Customers Plus app, putting in the extra item that she wants for her 50% off. So because you want that item in there, you want that item in the full retail. So an adjustment would be adding to it, but then that means you don't have the product in there, but you do have the product in there. So that's why it wouldn't be an adjustment. And then you put in the discount and you can do a dollar amount because you don't want to do a percentage because that would apply to the entire order.
Right.
You just do the amount. So on a $30 foaming cleanser, you put in the amount $15. The problem with that is that app adjusts the sales tax and only applies the sales tax to the retail being paid, not the full retail value.
So that's why I do the subtraction, Debbie. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't use, especially you guys know I'm home all the time. So I almost never use the My Customers app right now because I'm always home. So I'm just on my computer and it's different on the computer.
Mm.
And I have like maybe 2 customers that actually ask for a receipt. So if I have to produce a receipt for somebody, then I'll go into the app and I'll take care of it. No big deal. But
Make a comment, Debbie.
yes.
Okay, the way that I've been doing it, because I was kind of confused about all that too, but the way that I've been doing it is, and I write a lot of my receipts out. I do use the app, but mainly to just record what I sold. I don't really use it with the customers. I just use it for myself. But anyway, when I write out a receipt, I do the full order at full price, at full tax. And then I go at the bottom, I say it's a $30 item, they get it for 15. I go from the total, I deduct $15, and that's their
Right.
discount.
Correct.
So it has my full amount of tax and everything, and they're just getting a $15 discount on the whole thing. So does that sound like that would, I mean, that's how I've been doing it, so that I can charge the full amount.
That's how I do it. Norma, yes, that's how I do it. I think, but that's working. That's easy for you when you're writing it out on paper. But on the My Customers app, that's where Sandra's coming into that kind of situation because it automatically follows our state law.
Right.
And adjusts the sales tax accordingly. So you're both accurate. Like, yeah. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. You're good. That's the simple way to do it, Norma.
That's what I want. Simple.
Right?
I've got lots of them paper,
Right? Invoices.
I have tons of those. I have a reps that when they quit, they gave me all of theirs.
Oh,
And I have like tons.
I think I have both because I have some customers who like a hard copy,
okay.
but I always enter their order on the app. Like always.
I do too.
And
I
you
do
should.
too.
Yeah. No, you always should.
But I never thought about doing it the way that Norma does it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I
try
do
it.
it. I do it on the app too because of the fact that it deducts from my inventory on my shelves. But I do the paper so that I can give my customer a receipt.
Right. Yeah. I don't even offer it. I make them ask.
But you can automatically email them a receipt from that order in the app.
Easily.
So-
And
Yes.
I hope you guys realize too that when you go to email that receipt to them, you can go into the body of the invoice and edit it.
Yeah. And
So
write a little note to them.
and write a little note, Lakey.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's my other workaround because I know when I email them the receipt, I can do it that way.
Yeah,
Debbie, I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll fit in the upcoming trainings. But you know what I want to learn more of because I don't think I've done it, but maybe one time. Is it CDS orders?
Yeah.
Would you do one in front of us at some point? Because I think I'm going to move that route in the future.
Oh yeah, it's genius. Okay,
Yeah.
do you want to see it right now?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Let me share my screen with you. All right. So I'm just going to show you from In Touch. So you have to have your ProPay account and you have to be active in order to use CDS. So you go into My Customers, go into Orders. And actually, I have one right now. Oh no, I'm going to ship to her, but I'll just pretend. I'll do one for my mom. All right. So I'm going to go click CDS. Let's say she's not an April birthday, but let's just say it's an April birthday. I'm going to go add products. I'm going to go to previously purchased. I'll put in the lifting serum and a pressed powder. Okay, and then you scroll down. She's ordered a lot. Um, so I have her 2 items, $92. Now, here's important. Mucho importante. You have to go back to product catalog and then it'll pull up CDS samplers. You're not going to see it if it's under previously purchased or recommended or even the wish list. You have to be on product catalog to see this CDS samplers. So you click CDS samplers, you go to no cost, and now you have pages of options. Your CDS comes with 2 samples included in that shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a gel mask and the puffy eye reducer. Okay, so now scrolling down, I have her 2 items. I have her 2 samples. Now I verify her address right here. And then this is something I shared with you guys maybe a month or so ago. I go into gift order, even if it's not a gift. And then I go up to boards. I always have boards open on my computer. And so here's notes to add to CDS. And let's do peace. And I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste. So it has a little message because I always have the samples, and then I have a little scripture. Then I'm going to go back up to the order. I'm going to paste this little message in here, and I'm going to put your favorite daughter. I'm the only daughter. But there is a maximum amount of characters, so it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. All right, and then I continue to CDS, verifies the address. This takes a second to get to the next screen, and now this is new because of the new InTouch. So now I can see the items on the left are section 1 products, and then her samples. Okay. And then I go to check out right here. I select if I'm paying the shipping or if she's paying the shipping, if I want to do standard or premium. So I'm just going to say I'm going to pay it and it's standard. And then right here, it says that I have $2.32 in my ProPay account, but the cost is going to be $60.52. So I don't have enough in ProPay to apply it. So I'm going to have to put in a card. So I'm going to accept the ordering guidelines, and then I'm going to go here and click use new card. And then I only want, because I'm going to put in my card, not her card. If I put in my card, I should say, like, let's say she sends me Venmo instead, then I need to cover the $60.52. But you guys, it has to be a little bit more, and I haven't figured out the percentage. So I would just go with 65 because it has to cover the processing fee of ProPay. So I would put in right here $65. And then I would put in the credit card, which I'm not going to do because this is fake. I would put in the payment information and then I would submit the order. Now, if I'm going to use her card, then I would put in the $100.05 right here, unless there was a discount. And if you can see over here on the left-hand side how it shows the retail, the discount, and then it shows the shipping, it shows the sales tax being charged. And this here is not going to automatically reduce the sales tax because it's not, only we know if we're giving a discount. Mary Kay does not know if we're giving our customer a discount. So this sales tax is going to be the actual sales tax that we pay. And so if I was let's say she got a $10 discount, then I would put in 90.05 there. And then I would put in her card information. But I don't
Okay.
I don't do it that way because I would charge her card first on ProPay. Then that money would be in here already if I charged her card before processing her order, which is what I do because I want to save her card on file. Or it's already saved on file, and then that money would already be available.
So that's the way you give a discount, is you just discount it in the amount to be charged to the card.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So how long does it take to get to them?
Honestly, a few 2 to 4 days, depending on if it's a weekend or a holiday or how far they live from a distribution center.
And they
Okay.
really come in pretty boxes, really pretty boxes.
Yeah, I had my neighbor order something because I wanted to see the box.
Yeah. Hello, beautiful.
Yeah,
Right?
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, I was thinking about that too, but I like I'll keep an amount on hand for my customers that live here.
Right.
And then the other ones go through CDS, because even the ones that live here, they just ordered it. And I'm like, thank you, so much for your order. But just so you know, when you order for me to personally deliver it, you're not getting charged a delivery cost or
Right.
whatever that is. So I have to remind them.
Not to do a guest checkout. Right.
Yes.
Right.
No guest checkout. Exactly. Please don't do a guest checkout, especially if you have inventory. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, even if you do have it, at least you want to be able to decide how to fulfill the order. Even
Right.
if you have it or not, you want to have that. Yeah, exactly. That's good.
I enjoy doing it because I like making it pretty.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The
me
box.
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, and put in the personal card and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that. Yep.
Exactly. I really like to do it myself also, but sometimes it's more effective to do CDS.
Mhm.
So Sandra, did I go through that too quickly? Was that helpful?
It was helpful. So even hearing you say, so you want to have the MK website open for the CDS, but also boards simultaneously. And then in order for you to add those samples, you said click on what product something?
Yeah, the product catalog.
Thank you. That's all.
Yeah, product catalog. Yeah.
I think I'll go back and try and watch more videos on that. Because I want to know exactly what percentage ProPay charges you.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. I'll tell you, if I had an order for real to do, I could tell you. So what happens is, let's just say you put in the minimum cost to a consultant and you submit, it'll give you an error and then it'll tell you the exact dollar amount that you have to use or hire.
Okay.
So it'll give you in red lettering, it'll say it'll tell you, cannot process order because it needs to be a minimum of, and then you'll see the difference. So that was $60. Let's say it was 65. I don't know percentage, but it'll give you the dollar amount. And so sometimes I don't do that very often, but occasionally I do it and I'm like, okay, just submit it so you can tell me how much I need to put on there. So I'm not guessing.
Right.
But remember, if you do it higher, the extra is just going to go into your ProPay account anyway.
Okay.
So even if you put in a higher number than you need to, the extra profit will be in your ProPay account. It's not like they just take it.
It's not going anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I don't know if I just lost anyone there. I hope
No, that was good. It's kind of like a little
I think
savings
every
account.
time you do it, it'll get clearer.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
and I was gonna say, Sandra, you could watch videos or you could just, hit up your customers and ask people to go shop on your website so you can practice.
Well, I was going to ask my sister. That's how I learned.
Yeah, perfect.
Shop on my website or my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
She's the only one, one of my few customers. Most of my customers are Venmo or Zelle.
Okay.
But my sister-in-law is credit card. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay.
So David, I have a question.
Okay.
Just clarification. So when you say you collect, you do a ProPay card charge first. So you get their card number and you charge it as a ProPay sale, right?
Yes.
You go through like the ProPay app.
Yes.
And then when you go to send the order, then you just pay it with your own card and you pay your cost.
No.
No. No, I try not to. I try to always use their money because that money, when you process on ProPay, it is immediately available for a product order. So if you process the card first, when you go to check out, that money is already sitting in ProPay and you can apply it to that order.
No, that's what I'm saying though. That's you take
Well,
it from them.
you said your own card.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, no. Well, I know what you're saying. Yes. It's
Okay,
the money
okay,
that's
as long
already in at the top where it says you have so much available.
Yes.
But that's what I mean. You just take it out of your own money.
Yeah. I take it out
Okay.
of the ProPay account.
Yes.
Which,
Okay.
yes, technically that's my money. I'm sorry. I
Right.
thought the way you worded that you were saying I put my credit card
Like,
in there.
yeah. No. I'm just saying you pay with your money that's already there.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. And the benefit to that is what?
Well, if you have her card, if you do her card through the ProPay app, you're able to save it for future
Okay.
orders, which my customers want that.
Mhm.
Like they want
A lot
that.
of mine don't.
Oh, well,
Yeah, a lot of them don't either.
I
Yeah.
don't know who you guys are selling to then, because literally, I don't think I have a customer who doesn't want that.
People who are paranoid.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
Debbie,
I
you
tell
have
them.
legal shield, so they don't.
what?
Yeah.
You have legal shield, they don't.
Oh,
Uh,
no, but I mean, no, I'm just saying, yeah, you're right. And I need to take a minute and highlight that because I had a situation, they handled something for me. I mean, they did a good job. No, it's not me not trusting. Like my customers trust me with their card and want it on file for future orders.
I think what they're
Yeah.
saying, like, people are just not trusting of anything. But it's funny because people will say, "Oh, don't go to this site because they steal your information." But your phone, I don't know what it is, it picks up what you say. I don't
Right?
care who you are. It does, because when I started talking about baby, every ad on
Everything.
Facebook was baby. And I never posted that I was pregnant on Facebook until I was at 30 weeks. I never looked up anything on
Right.
Facebook
Yeah.
for babies.
No,
And it was all the ads.
we
Mhm.
know it is. That is true. We know.
So
Maybe it's my delivery. Maybe it's the way I talk about it. Like, hey, I can keep your record on file for your future orders. It's totally secure. I can't even see the number, once I put it in there. Would you like me to keep it on file? Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Debbie, I'll be honest, like, because you were my consultant for a long time, it was your tone of voice.
Okay.
Very non-threatening. I was like, sure.
That must be it. I can see that. No, I can totally see that
Yeah.
being the difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't say it like, well, there is an option. I could keep your card on file. Maybe like for your next order, if it would be convenient for you. I don't do
Sounds
that.
very doubtful. Yeah.
well, I always say, do you want me to keep your card on file so you don't have to enter it every time you shop? And that's usually what I say. I don't go into a big old anything, but most of my customers are like, oh no, thank you. Okay. I don't push it.
But
Well,
you
you
know
also,
what, Debbie?
you don't even have to say anything, honestly.
I think for me, I'm turning into an older person now because this is how I know it's before I used to be like, yeah, it'll be easier. But now, as much as I can, I am whenever I pay with a card, I'm bypassing entering your PIN because there's so many people. Like I was at Lowe's, a store that you wouldn't even think, oh, worry about it. I was at a store and an older man who worked there says, advice, I took it. He says, right now is not a good time to be entering or paying and entering your PIN number on any on any debit card machine because there's so many people that can now see through cameras at stores,
Wow.
even if you're
Wow.
covering, you know. And he says you're better off just bypassing, entering that yellow middle button. And some debit machine cards won't let you, but most of them do let you bypass entering your PIN and just run it as credit. There's more protection that way.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So I'm becoming one of those
Mm.
older people.
Mm-mm.
That's just, you know, even the kind
Yeah.
of wallet that you have, there's certain wallets that protect your cards.
Mhm.
Yes.
So I know because I've been victim of fraud, you know.
Mhm. I have
And
too.
once it's
Yeah.
happened, even though you know your money's insured or whatever, it's just not a good feeling.
Well, it's a pain in the rear to me. It's like
Yeah.
a waste of my time to have to go update my card on file with, you know, my
Mhm.
utility companies or whatever. I actually try to do my bank account, like the root, you know, routing number anyway, but
Well,
yeah.
Debbie, I was going to say something also about the ProPay account is that by using the ProPay account, it's like a savings account
Uh-huh.
for your if you can use your ProPay account specifically for seminar, for conferences, and just say, you know, this is what I'm using at the seminar, and I'm going to use at conference, and I'm going to use at the fall retreat, and everything that you scan on there, that is what that purpose is. And you don't use it, you obviously pay for the order, but
Right.
your portion that you would keep for you is on there for those purposes.
That's a great idea. I like that. Thank you, Melissa. That's good. I like it. Good idea. Good planning for that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Any other questions? No. Okay. Awesome. Let me close with some words of wisdom from Mary Kay. Okay, this one's cute. There's actually no credit given on this, so I don't know who the author originally was, but it reads like this. A lot of salespeople are like wheelbarrows. No good unless pushed. Some are like kites. If a string isn't kept on them, they will fly away. Some are like kittens. They are more contented when petted. Some are like balloons, full of wind and ready to blow up. Some are like footballs. You can't tell which way they're going to bounce next. Some are like trailers. They have to be pulled. Some are like lights. They keep going on and on. Many, thank God, are like the North Star. They are there when you need them, dependable, ever loyal, and a guide to all people. And you guys, that is the type of salesperson, beauty consultant that we need to be for our customers that deserve that golden rule service, right? That 5-star, that Cadillac service. So, and I know that you are. I know that you guys are. I'm super proud that you guys, I'm just proud of all of you, and I'm proud to know you as a person, as a friend, as, you know, a coworker like we are, and I just know that you guys are amazing to your customers. So thank you for doing that for Mary Kay Ash, for the company, and I pray that this week blesses you and that you will grow. Maybe it's in sales, maybe it's in new influence, new customers, maybe new team members, but I pray that your business will just grow a little bit more this week. Right?
Yes.
Be fabulous.
All right.
All right. Make sure you guys do your weekly accomplishment sheet and we'll be in touch. You guys have a great week.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Bye.
Debbie,
Bye.
can I
Bye.
talk to you for a second?
Sure. Yes.
I want to show you this.
Good night.
Okay. Good night, Kate. Good night, Lakey.
Good night. I just have one
Night.
quick question. Sorry, Melissa.
That's okay.
Do we save your
Oh.
your new Zoom
Yeah,
number
Just
and
the
get
new
rid of the
one.
old one? Okay, just
Yeah.
the new one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
great. Thank
Just
you.
the new one. Yep.
All right. Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Thank you.
Okay, you too. Bye, Lakey.
Bye.
Sorry I didn't get to join you guys tonight.
We missed you. Yeah. Well,
We celebrated you though.
we did.
Okay. Sorry, I just had plans tonight to
Oh,
hang
I
out with my
understand.
friend.
Oh, that's nice. I hope you had a great time. We'll
We
see
did.
you. We'll see you next week.
I hope so, if I'm not busy.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Good night,
Night.
Carmen. Good night.
Good night.
What did you want to show
Bye.
me, Melissa?
This that popped up on my